The heels when explosive Money about Premium Live event that saw an intensification of the rivalry between Punk and McIntyre, another tainted but successful world title defence by Damian Priest, and a major upset in the form of IC champion Sami Zayn retaining over Braun Breaker. Raw set its sights on SummerSlam. We got a lot of build up to that show, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. We start things off with CM Punk promo. Actions have consequences. From the moment McIntyre insured Punk at the Rumble, the straight edge superstar vowed his rival would not be champion as long as he could help it. It was that vengeance that fueled him on Saturday at Money in the Bank when he screwed McIntyre out of the World Heavyweight Championship and ruined his cash-in attempt. It is the vengeance that moved him to ask Adam Pearce to end his rival's suspension so he could get his hands on him again. Punk found himself interrupted mid-promo though by Seth Rollins, who took exception to his interference, also costing him the match and meaning he can no longer challenge Priest. Rollins echoed Punk's actions have consequences line and warned him to keep his eyes open. A strong opening promo reintroducing Punk and of course setting up that really interesting match that we're doubtlessly we're going to see at some point down the line. Before we got Jey Uso against Chad Gable, and Jey Uso scoring the victory, delivering a massive spear to the injured midsection of the Olympians, putting down for the free. It came amid the familiar darkening of the arena as the Wyatt Six made their presence felt once more. After the rest decision, Abby the Witch, aka Nikki Cross, emerged from under the ring and scared off Gable, delivering another videotape, this time to hesitant Pat McAfee. And yeah, this gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought they were understandably feeling the effects of the Money in the Bank match, and added with a commercial break, it never really reached its fullest potential. It felt secondary to Wyatt Six stuff, but I think that's still working well. So yeah, on the whole, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. And backstage, Jackie Redmond introduced Sheamus about the Celtic Warriors 15 years in the Fed. Bronson Reed interrupted on challenging him for a match. And yeah, he said he should choose, watch what he does to Pete Dunne, which is what we got here. Before, Bronson Reed earned the victory, quietly overcoming the focus attack of Pete Dunne on the left arm down to the bruiserweight and pinning with a boom wrestling tsunami. It was a fun match, competitive one that put over the gutsy resiliency of Dunne and his ability to absorb punishment and inflict on the opposition of Reed. After the match, Sheamus hit the ring, looking to confront Reed after the backstage confrontation moments earlier. After clearing the ring of the big man, the Celtic Warrior attempted to celebrate with Dunne, who wanted nothing to do with his former teammate. The stuff with the babyface is interesting and bears watching in the coming weeks. As for Reed, it was nice to see him actually win a match, and hopefully he can be heated up here, because yeah, he definitely deserves it. An interesting few with Sheamus could be coming out. 6 out of 10. Backstage, Rollins interrupts the Governor of the Judgment Day to speak to him, and after a back and forth, they agreed that he could challenge Gunther off SummerSlam. I don't know. It was a smiley phone call to Priest afterwards. Yeah, a bit weird segment to be honest. Kind of just felt like a bit of a waste of time based on what we see recently. But yeah, let's just see where it goes. Back in the arena, Sami Zayn hit the ring for a promo. He denounced the idea he's the underdog. He said he's the champion. Breaker interrupted, feigned sincerity, and then speared the champ. WWE officials hit the ring and tried to separate them before he eventually got another spear. Dragunov appeared and checked in, and any chance the former number one contender is leaving looked zero. And Joe, of course, set up that match with Dragunov later on. Before it was time for Braun Strowman and Austin Truth versus Judgment Day, with the Judgment Day continuing its winning ways. And the match was a fun 6-man tag team match, which WWE excels in, and saw the heels outsmart the babyfaces en route to Balor, delivering the coup de grace to Miz. Creatively, there was little about this that had any major impact on the ongoing storylines. It was simply a good match that saw the right team go over as the Judgment Day continued to roll in the most fruitful run of the group's existence. So yeah, on the whole, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, like I say, it was a decent match without being anything spectacular, but you know, it didn't need to be. I think, you know, that what they're doing is working well at the moment, and just a good match complex at all. Bonnie Douglas then again conversed with Uncle Howdy in an internal dialogue videotape for the entire world to see. At the end of the back and forth, Dallas altered and ominous, "This is sick will be with me." Couple the excellent video with clearly tormented Dallas waiting for the Raw GM, and this was excellent stuff that continues to gradually process the group storyline. Gable still appears to be the target of the group, which may match at SummerSlam, potentially waiting for him and any member of the family. If that's the case, a showdown with Dallas feels like the right call. The fans continue to wait and see where this is going to go, but both the performers of WWE have convinced them to go along with the ride. Before we got Ilya against Braun Breaker, and the rivalry between these two wrote its latest chapter, a hard-hitting match that saw the Mad Dragon nearly knock off Breaker and deal him a second consecutive defeat. Instead, the second generation star halted Dragunov's momentum by throwing an office chair at him, drawing a DQ. After the bell sell. He attempted to beat down rival, but Zayn made the save. Sterling hobbled by a spear from earlier in the night. The IC champion let himself open and break a pass, pulling him from the ring, throwing him into the ring post and sending him crashing over the announce table. This accomplished two things. It kept the Breaker Zayn rivalry alive and provided another non-finish between Breaker and Jagannath, giving neither man a definitive upper hand. Instead, it left the outcome unsettled, so WWE Creative can revisit it, which obviously makes more sense and works well. So yeah, I'm going to get 7 out of 10. A really good match up to that point, and also leaves the door open for the future. Before we got Lyra, Kaden Katana, and Katana Chance against Damage Control. Lyra Valkyrie's rivalry Damage Control wrote its latest chapter here. And yeah, an action-packed tag match broke down late and featured both teams giving everything they had at each other. The babyfaces appeared to have the win with a kickstand from Chance and Carter to Kai, but Sky broke up the film. From there, Damage Control rolled en route to Sky, delivering her over the moonsault to Carter for the win. After the match, the trio of Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville beat down Damage Control and stood tall to close the segment, standing as a neutral. We've seen hints and teasers of these three, but it marked their first appearance. If nothing else, it could be fun to see what matchups they're going to do, and yeah, could give them a chance to kind of revitalise their pushes, which would be interesting going forward. And yeah, for sure, it does make sense. We then got Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega against Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Dominic Mysterio finally defeated his father, but he had little time to celebrate. Moments after he and Liv Morgan defeated Rey and Zelina, Rhea Ripley returned and cut out the intimate celebration. Morgan ran away through the crowd, wanting no part of the vengeful Ripley, while Dom stood meekly in the centre of the ring. The stunning return of Ripley capped off a fun main event that saw creative offense from both faces and equally enjoyable spots from the heels. It wasn't a classic match, but for the fans into it, Ripley's going to collect her pound of flesh from Morgan eventually, but the equally significant question is what's going to happen with Mysterio. The only negative, the timing was off, leaving the former women's champion with a rush return, which more it should have been for the moment. But you know, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, a really great ending and leaves so many questions going forward. Good stuff. And overall, Raw gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, a really good episode of Raw this week. Fun matches throughout the card. And yeah, I thought that Rhea Ripley return at the end really capped it off. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, like I say, a good show, and I'm definitely intrigued by the build to SummerSlam. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.